Happy Valentine's, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday of the Eat Clean Challenge. Today, I was just going through another one of the questionnaires, and a common issue folks had was I don't have time. I don't have time to meal prep, cook, exercise. I just can't find time. So before we get into the actual strategies, first, a little bit of tough love. We don't find time, we make time. So if you don't watch Netflix, you don't watch movies, you don't go to the movies, you don't just stare at a cat for a while and make funny faces, or what have you, then we could talk about it. But if you do any of those things, or play with your pets, then we can find some time, even if it's only 10 minutes a day, okay? So one of the best time savers I found when it comes to cooking is just basically something where I don't have to be present. So crock pots and baking have been a lifesaver. I'm baking something, I could put it in the oven anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour, and I don't necessarily have to sit there and watch it the whole time. So now I could take that time and I could do an at-home workout while the food's cooking, or I could run these errands, or I could watch that television show then. But something like that, or a crock pot, I can put the food in there and it's 4 to 8 hours. Now again, I could have an entire day of stuff to do and be incredibly efficient and still have real food that's cooked and ready for me. So tip number one is find some of those things like baking or a crock pot where you don't have to sit there and look at it the whole time, and you just opened up plenty of time to do plenty of things while the food's cooking. As far as exercise goes, I tell people is that perfectionism is the enemy of good enough. Obviously, I like to do things as perfectly as I can, but I'm a fitness trainer, own a training studio. In reality, if you can just do something 10 or 15 minutes a day and you can do it every day, you're going to make some progress. From there, you'll get into a really good habit, and then you can do a little bit better, right? And also depends on where you're at. If you're me and you're trying to get to a certain level of fitness, it's a little different than trying to lose 50 pounds or 60 pounds or 20 pounds. So again, it's just as you're going along, it takes, for Drew Brees to get a little better at football, it's going to take a lot more than it takes for me to get a little better at football. If I want to get a little better at throwing a football, I'll go out there and throw it for 10 minutes a day, and I'm probably going to get miraculously better. Drew's going to have to do a whole lot more. So just start where you're at and then level upon that. So there you go. I don't have time. Number one, a little tough love. Make time. Number two, for cooking, just use something like baking or crock pots for your recipes. That way you can just do all kinds of stuff while the food's cooking. No problem there. And three, as far as fitness goes, it depends on where you're at. But if you're not doing anything because you don't have time, start with 10 minutes at the house, just moving around, and then methodically do a little bit more as you get in better shape. If you guys have any questions, just shoot me a message, post it here in the group. Love to help you. Other than that, have a happy and fit Valentine's Day. Oh, Laura and I are doing steak and potatoes for Valentine's Day. Totally real food and delicious.